I had a client sit down and say, I don't need to explore my feelings about this. I know how I feel. I need to figure out what to do. And another client, same week, same type of challenge, said, I don't care about the action plan yet. I need to understand why this keeps happening to me. Same challenge, completely different needs. This is marker 7.01 in action, and it's asking you to recognize that your job is to respond to what's actually needed, not what worked last time. Think about those two clients for a moment. If I'd pushed client A to explore feelings when she was ready for action, I would have lost her. She'd have felt unheard, frustrated, like I wasn't actually listening to what she was saying. And if I'd rushed client B toward an action plan when she needed to process, same result. She would have gone through the motions, but the real work wouldn't have happened. The challenge was similar. What they needed from me as their coach was completely different. And I had to read that in real time. So here's how I think about this. Some clients are task focused. They want forward motion. They want to solve the problem, do the thing, get results. If you spend too much time exploring with them, they get frustrated. They start checking out. Other clients are feeling focused. They need to process what's underneath before they can move forward. Rush them to action and they resist, not because they're being difficult, but because they genuinely aren't ready. Neither orientation is wrong, but using the wrong approach with the wrong client, that creates friction, and it's avoidable. And it goes even further than task versus feeling. Some clients are spiritual or reflective. They want to connect decisions to deeper meaning, to values, to their sense of purpose in life. Others are pragmatic and efficient. They want directness, practical solutions, no unnecessary extras. Now, here's what's important. The point is not to categorize your clients, put them in a box, label them. The point is to stay curious and responsive to their actual needs, because the same client might need different approaches on different topics, or even at different moments in the same session. This is what ICF means when they say the coach considers client experience when deciding what might be most useful. It's active, ongoing discernment, not a one-time assessment at the start of coaching. You're reading your client throughout. The client who is task-focused in session 1 might show up to session 3 needing something completely different. Life happened, their context shifted, and you have to be responsive to who they are today, not who they were last month. So how do you actually do this? Notice the language they use. Are they speaking in feelings, actions, or concepts? That tells you something. Notice what they resist. Resistance often signals a mismatch between your approach and their preference. Notice what opens them up. When energy shifts and engagement increases, you've found their wavelength. And here's the key. When something isn't landing, don't push harder. Pivot. Flexibility and responsiveness build trust faster than any single technique ever will. Real-time reading and adaptation isn't a nice-to-have extra. It's a core coaching skill. Your job is to respond to what this client needs in this moment, not what worked with your last client, not what your favorite technique is, not what feels comfortable to you. This client, this moment. Adapting to what works is one thing, but sometimes what the client needs most is to be challenged. That brings us to one of the most misunderstood aspects of coaching,